What is up, my Strong Heart crew? Welcome back to another video. This is another episode of Culinary Canvases, this show where I paint on random foods requested by my subscribers. Today we're going to be painting on peaches, the squishy apples, so to speak. So this was requested by my girl Pickle Dragons, and it was requested 7 months ago. However, this was also 7 months ago, was like in the middle of autumn, and you can't really get fresh peaches in the middle of autumn. So I am just now in May being able to get around to doing this project, because just now we'll be able to find peaches. I'm so sorry. I hope this is an acceptable time period. Per usual, we are going to be doing a little croissant bonus squishy, because I like to do the bonus squishies to buy me a little bit of ramble time just before we get into the painting of the project. And it never takes up too much time, and it's just a good way to not abandon my squishies entirely. I love how you can also tell that I've just completely given up on trying to theme my mini squishies after whatever project I'm working on, because I'm sick of trying to incorporate fruits into pastries. I'm sick and tired of it. I was trying to go with like a semi-realism blend on the croissant, but you know how that usually goes. I can't blend to save my life. But I really did try on this one. I had a reference picture and everything and whatnot, and we do have actual croissants in our house, so I did my best here. I think it turned out kind of cute. It's a nice mix of like cartoony with like that little flick of realism, so to speak, and it does kind of look tasty. And we did have actual croissants, so I don't know. It's a bit too orange, but then again, I don't know, I think it works. It looks kind of nice. It looks a little bit appetizing. And we will add that to the shelf of random crap that I've painted over the years. So this is when I started working on painting the peaches. Just gessoing them. Also, while I'm gessoing the peaches, I would like to say, if there's any way that any of you guys have any idea that I can make my content more enjoyable for you guys, because I really want to do this professionally someday and have this be my job, because I really enjoy making art and community building and interacting with you guys. So if there's anything I can do to make my content more enjoyable, please comment it down below. After I got the gesso coat on, I decided to go in with my base colors, which are going to be the cool tone colors, green, blue, and purple. And it was this texture, it was pretty simple to paint on, actually. I've painted on some weird textures before, pickles, burger buns, avocados, so this was actually kind of a nice refreshing break, because we just painted on pineapples, which was a nightmare. So it was actually kind of nice to have a surface that paint actually somewhat wanted to stick to. Did I just not get any footage of me painting the purple one? Hello, where's the purple one? Hello, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, there we go. I also went in and painted the bottoms, of course, because I do a semi-decent job, or at least I try. After I got all of the nice little colors done on my peaches, wow, that transition really did not work. Wow. But anyway, I don't know, I was wanting to go with themes for them, kind of pattern, theme, etc. And for this one, I really struggled to try and make a bubble, because I wanted it to look like a water themed peach, because it was blue and whatnot. I could not do that. I gave up and decided to paint yet another fruit with a sky theme on it. I really freaking like painting clouds. I have no excuse. Here you go. I wanted to do water. Some little voice in me said, you can't paint bubbles for the life of you. You're gonna make it sky themed, and you're gonna add rain. And then for the green one, I wanted to do little plants, and I added little stars, and I really went like more monochromatic for these, actually. Sorry if I sound a little bit rushed while I'm doing this voiceover. I don't know, I just want to talk. I had caffeine today. Maybe that's what it is. I try to sound a little bit calmer, but sometimes that don't work for me. That one turned out pretty dang cute. I do like it, and I think the monochromatic is kind of refreshing, and a good opposite of, once again, what we did last week, which was just an eyesore. So, for the purple one, I went with like a moderately spacey kind of a theme. This one might be my least favorite. The planet's kind of cute, but it turned out pretty messy. But I do like the kind of chaotic thrown together look, and the gradient from the darker purple patch to the lighter purple patch actually turned out pretty nice. By the end of all of this, the peaches, being peaches, had shriveled a little bit, so don't mind that slightly affecting the quality. Just imagine that they're nice and round and not kind of evaporating before our eyes. The clouds, I like how I paint clouds, and I like painting clouds. That's why I paint a terrible amount of sky-themed items. That's probably why. The green one might be my favorite, but they do look all nice together as a set. Like any good war criminal, I decided to stab my creations, because, once again, you clearly can't keep them. Like, they're literally disintegrating and shriveling, and it's kind of depressing. So what do? Oh, yeah, lovely. Let's just chuck them into my trash can for no reason. Let's just chop them up. Be violent. Peaches. Beautiful. Yeah, we love to see it. Thanks so much for watching this very chaotic video, as always. Please comment on what foods we should paint on next, because I love doing your guys' ideas. Thank you so much. We're getting pretty close to 400 subs, somewhere around there. I don't know. We're gonna get to the halfway point sometime soon. I need to check what it is. Am I in my 330s? I need to check again. But at some point, I would love to get to 400, so keep subscribing. I love you guys so much. I'm going to try to do some better content, but I don't know. I love you guys. I'm really, really trying over here. I'm struggling with demotivation and a midlife crisis in my teenage years. I love you guys. Goodbye.